one of the arguments I do remember hearing is that the reason why they wanted abortion legal, in case a woman gets raped, she can have an abortion. So what's the percentage of rape victims getting an abortion? Do you know those numbers?
Okay, now this is another thing. They don't want you to find out the truth because 25% of rape victims, they keep their babies.
Oh, wow,
okay?
I didn't know that.
They don't want you to know that, all right? They just want you to look at the negative. But here's the thing. I tell young women who have been raped and molested that you're punishing the child for a crime that the father committed. So why punish this child if you've been raped? Yeah, you're going to deal with it, but that abortion is going to hit you twice as hard if you proceed with it.
Okay, wow, I didn't know there was 25% actually kept the child, because the way they split it is that every woman that gets raped goes get an abortion like a couple days later or something.
That's not true. Like I said, they don't want you to find out the truth about anything about pro-life or saving a life. They want you to focus on the negative. They had an abortion because they want to make that money. And the abortion industry makes $1 billion a year. So you can just imagine why they want you to have it so bad, because they need that money.
Right. I kind of came up with that conclusion because anytime you have a profitable industry, they got to get people to participate, right? And that's when the propaganda comes in.
Right. In abortion clinics, they have to meet a quota every day. So.
Whoa! That I didn't know. I didn't know that part.
They have to meet a quota every day. I've heard so many horror stories, and it's like I try to tell young women, stay off that tape. Look, let's do it the way that God planned. God's plan for a man and wife is to marry, have sex, and have children in that order, because when it's done out of order, you have a risk of developing a soul tie, getting pregnant, having an abortion, STDs, and other stuff. Yep. So, that's the thing that they need to consider.
Yeah, I agree 100% with that. Wow, it's so much bad information out there floating around abortions, and I'm still trying to understand what motivates a woman to support abortion. That's the part I'm trying to figure out. I can't really figure that part out. I try so hard to understand it, but I can't.
It's the advertisements of what they're telling them, that they can have it with no problems, that it's painless, that it's all lies, all lies.
So how much pain is actually involved in an abortion?
A lot. Oh yeah. Women afterwards, some women say that they have a lot of pain afterwards, but weeks afterwards, that's when that depression sits in. That's when it's the suicide thoughts or cutting themselves. What else? They suffer from so much. A young lady told me, now she scared me when she said this. She said she was sitting in an abortion clinic, and then she went to have an abortion. When she came in, when they put her in recovery, she said she saw shadow figures walking around. I was like, wow.
Wow.
In like demonic form. I was like, okay, we need to write this down and share it too. So when I went to ask the young ladies, did you guys ever experience anything different? Some of them said that they saw these beings walking around. So that's another reason why I tell them to stay away from them places.
Yeah, now I know for a fact, based on some of the many topics that I've done lectures on and studied, that when you open up a door,
right,
something's going to come out,
Right, exactly.
And you may not be intentionally opening up a door, but regardless, you opened it up.
Right.
And the only way you're going to get that thing that came out is you got to close that door and push whatever it was back in that door.
Right.
The only way that's going to happen is with the blood of Jesus.
Exactly.